up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. and anime and manga contributor to Bounding into Comics, and today's Friday. You guys know what that means. The Oricon Charts are out, and this is going to be for the top 20 Oricon rankings for the week of August 1st through 7th. So before I get into this, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be live reactions or news and analysis like this video, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to the full Oricon Charts, courtesy of Jujutsu, who, thanks to them, we can bring you these videos every week. So, woo! Okay, we are doing this a little bit differently this week because One Piece has really conquered the Oricon Charts, and I'm including spin-offs. So what we're going to do is go over the numbers for series that are not One Piece, and then we'll cover the One Piece numbers because, my God, my freaking God, I knew One Piece was going to like really come in and fuck things up. Ooh, I'm so happy to see this. Ooh, I'm so happy to see this. Okay, so how these work is, how these videos work is I read the ranking, the title, the volume. If it's a new release, I'll read the straight up, I'll read the day it was released, how many days it's been out, and then the numbers. If it's not a new release, then I'll read the numbers for the week, the day it came out, and then the overall sales. And then I will mention if I cover it or not, and if I don't cover it, I will mention why. And I do have the totals for the series overall, and I'm really happy to see. I'm sad that I think Kingdom's not up in this bitch, is it? No. I'm happy to see that Kingdom, even though it's not in the top 50, at least I don't think it is, which kind of frustrates me a little bit, it's still doing pretty well, numbers-wise, in terms of volumes. Yeah, it's still selling, but to an extent, I understand why, because there's a lot of new releases, but at the same time, it's like, dude, Kingdom's live action has been doing really well. I'm surprised that at least the latest volume is in the top 50. I'm very surprised by this. But damn, seeing Captain Tsubasa Rising Sun here really kind of frustrates me because the scans are really behind. God damn it, I really want to cover more Captain Tsubasa. I love Captain Tsubasa so much. So I don't think Golden Kamuy is up in here either, right? Right. Okay. So, let's see. So for Golden Kamuy for the week, all volumes of Golden Kamuy sold 80,202 copies. And for Kingdom, it was 82,296 copies. Kingdom, you deserve better than this, especially since we still don't have simulpubs for you. Okay, so One Piece, we will get back to you. So number 19 makes me happy to see this. It really, really does. Boop. It drove me nuts. Is the Elusive Samurai Volume 7? Yes! And it came out on August 4th, and in 4 days sold 35,164 copies. I have been covering this manga since Chapter 1. I'm telling you, this is the new Kimetsu no Yaiba. I've been saying this from Chapter 1. I've been saying that this is better than Kimetsu no Yaiba. And Japan seems to agree with me. I'm glad Japan is seeing what apparently the West is not. Please go read this manga. I cannot stress this enough. And I will say this too. Something I've noticed with the Elusive Samurai's numbers is that it's actually selling more than Kimetsu no Yaiba did pre-anime. I'm telling you, when this series gets an anime, woo, watch out. This series will break records once it gets an anime. Oh, damn straight it will. You think I know 35,000 is low for right now. But bitch, it is sold like at least all volumes wise. I think it's sold at least over 1 million copies now. That's more than Kimetsu no Yaiba did, if I remember correctly, before the anime came out. I'm telling you, this manga is so good. I'm surprised more people aren't reading it because the mangaka of Assassination Classroom, Matsui did it. So, all right. Then we got Tawaba on Monday, aka Getsu Yobi no Tawaba is the next one. I got to cover both, of course, the blue edition and the regular edition. ADHD demands it. Let me make sure it's not on the series list as well. Okay. So the blue edition is at number 32, and it looks like it may have come out early. All right. So for the week, it sold 21,834 copies, and it came out on August 1st. So in 7 days, sold 22,264 copies. And then the regular edition, yeah, it must have come out a little earlier. Yeah, it must have come out earlier. So for the week, it sold 38,037 copies, and came out on August 1st, and in 7 days sold 38,433 copies. I'm going to say this about Tawaba Monday because I had to cover it for Bounding into Comics. There is good news for Tawaba Monday. It got licensed by Dempa. And I actually asked Dempa if this was going to be uncensored because of, the scandal that happened in Japan, the whole scandal in Japan with the joke of an organization known as the UN Women. God, the women's panel is such a fucking joke. I don't understand why you mofos take them seriously. God, seriously. Akamatsu, just tell them to go fuck off. Don't tell them to go fix their own committee. But anyways, that's besides the point. But Dempa said, maybe I should just do a video on this at this point. Dempa flat out said that none of their manga is uncensored. None of their manga is censored. All their manga is uncensored. So Tawaba Monday, the physical Western release, is completely uncensored. So, as well as all their other manga. And then, so you have nothing to worry about if you are looking to get a physical copy for Tawaba Monday. Also, they said that Himura, the mangaka, chose the translator themselves. So, yeah. Translator was chosen by Himura. And so the translation should be perfect. And the art will not be censored. So you have nothing to worry about there. God damn it. It'll kill me if I do not mention Akane Banashi. It is at 31, but I know I have to mention it or it'll piss me off. So for those of you that are fans of Akane Banashi, I know why it is at number 31. From what the, I think it was the Rakugoka rep said, it's because it sold out. There wasn't enough copies, but it did sell in 4 days because it came out on August 4th. It sold 22,474 copies. That's because there was a shortage of it. So we might see it go up next week, but I had to point that out because I know Akane Banashi fans are like, why is it so low? Well, that's why. That's probably why. So number 17 is Variety the Patriot Volume 18, and it came out on August 4th, and in 4 days sold 43,230 copies. I cannot stress how much I love this manga. Variety the Patriot is freaking amazing. Go read it. It is so good. It's in my mystery trinity with Detective Conan and Ron Kamonohashi Deranged Detective. Those are the best mystery series you can read. Period. Especially right now. Super Smart. I don't know why people are saying Super Smartphone is good. I tried with that one, but it was boring as fuck. It is, but again, I'm spoiled by Variety the Patriot, Ron Kamanahashi, Deranged Detective, and Detective Conan, so motherfuckers need to go read Ron Kamanahashi, Deranged Detective, and Variety the Patriot. They don't know of the greatness. All right, so number 16 is Made in Abyss Volume 11. I know it got its shot, but god damn it, considering what's in the top 10, it's understandable. For the week, it sold 43,657 copies. It came out on July 29th, and in 10 days, it sold 92,914 copies. Oh, let me get a sip here. I'm still surprised more volumes of Made in Abyss haven't been sold. But at the same time, you know what? Considering considering the quality of the anime is crap, I'm surprised more people haven't been buying Made in Abyss, because it definitely worked for Record of Ragnarok, because that art and animation was shit. I had to drop Made in Abyss. I couldn't deal with it no more. No, I'm not going to see one of my favorite series be bastardized. Nah, I'm not dealing with this, especially if I'm not getting paid enough for it. Nah. But go read Made. If you are not reading Made in Abyss manga, I have to ask why. Why are you not reading it? It is just, it's so good. Oh god, Made in Abyss really brings out the feels. It does. But god, what's happening with that art and animation, it just, it really frustrates me. Because I was looking forward to like crying from that art and animation. The fact that I'm not and I'm more mad, it was not worth it. All right, so number 15 is Kekai Sensen Back to Back Volume 10, which is a new release. It came out on August 4th, and in 4 days has sold 48,473 copies. Now, I want to cover this series because it is making a comeback. And there's a lot of chapters missing. I've been trying to find them, but there's a lot of chapters missing. If someone can get them chapters, I'd like to cover it. I would, because I've actually tweeted with Night Gal Sensei. Or sorry, I say Night Gal, I'm sorry. With Night Owl Sensei. I've tweeted with them. I'd like to cover it. I really would. I'd love to cover it. So if someone can get, I think it's for both. Yeah, it's for both. It's for both Kekai Sensen and Kekai Sensen back to back. There's so many chapters missing for both. God, I'd love to cover it. I want to cover it so bad. It's killing me. I swear, I just need to learn Japanese already. Fucking, I need to just either that or find a better freaking translation extension for manga panels at this point. So number 14 is Kinikuman Volume 79. It came out on August 4th, and in 4 days sold 48,925 copies. Hold on, let me make sure it's on here. Okay, the deal is with this one. I was starting to read this one, but then I had to double check and see if the scans were up to date. Because before I make a commitment on a really long series like this, I got to make sure everything is up to date. Because I had to do that with Hajime no Ippo, and I had to do it with Detective Conan as well. This one, the scans are not up to date. And there's a shit ton of chapters in this one. I can't make this commitment. I'm not going to make a long-term commitment until the scans are up to date. I'm pissed that the scans are not up to date. Because I did read a few chapters of it, and I really want to read it, but god damn it! The scans are hella behind. Meh. All right, so number 13 is the Fable, the Second Contact, Volume 4. It came out on August 5th, and in 3 days sold 51,018 copies. It's not up here. Okay. This one, the first one isn't even done yet in terms of scans. I think it's like TCV that's doing it. Yeah, they're not done yet getting the Fable scans done, the first one, so gotta wait. So I can't even cover this one. So number 12 is Sakamoto Days Volume 8. It came out on August 4th, and in 4 days sold 52,793 copies. I'm like one of the only people that has been covering this series since day one. But I also I have to mention this too. All the all volumes of Sakamoto Days for this week have sold 83,064 copies. Now, with Sakamoto Days, there is a rumor going around that it is going to get an anime adaptation, and there will be an announcement soon. I wouldn't be surprised by it. I'm scared for it. I really, goddamn, I'm scared for it to get an anime adaptation. I'm scared for a lot of these series to get an anime adaptation. Oh, God, I'm so scared. But, Sakamoto, like, I've been with this manga, like, a lot of these series, I've been with them for a very long time. I deserve more respect on my name. I swear. I love Sakamoto Days. I do. But I will say this to be fair. It took a minute for Sakamoto Days to really pick up. It did. But once it did, whoo, it's been really, really good ever since. But yeah. Anyways, number 11 makes me so happy. Oh God, it makes me so happy. It's Grand Blue Volume 19. Love Grand Blue so much. Oh my God, I love this manga. Okay, so it came out on August 5th, and in 3 days it sold 56,418 copies. Is it here? Is it here? No. Grand Blue is everything. If you are not reading Grand Blue, why? Grand Blue is fucking hilarious, and the last chapter, we had a significant development in the ship, and I am so happy. I'm so happy! Oh my God, just think about it. It's just amazing. Go read Grand Blue. You will die from laughter. That manga is just amazing. Oh my God, the anime did not do that series justice. I tried with it. And they cut out a shit ton of the comedy. This is a bit of a problem with anime adaptations. They cut out the comedy. They do. It's like a soulless shell of itself, of the source material. It drives me nuts. I can't stand it. Oh, wait. Okay, so now we're at the top 10. Yeah. All right, so number 9, because number 10 is a One Piece spinoff. We'll get to you. Number 9 is Blue Box Volume 6, or as I like to call it, Blue Balls, because God damn it, that manga blue balled me so bad. It came out on August 4th, and in 4 days sold 62,209 copies. People are saying this one's going to get a anime adaptation. Fine, get your anime adaptation. I hate that it's going to get one before Honey Lemon Soda, which deserves it way more. But you can bastardize this. Go bastardize Blue Box's art. I'd rather have that art bastardized than Honey Lemon Soda. But in all reality, Honey Lemon Soda deserves an anime, even though I don't want the art bastardized. In all reality, Honey Lemon Soda deserves an anime adaptation before this one does. I'm just saying. It has sold way more copies, and the story is the art and the story are better. It's not my fault that the West hasn't read The Greatness, but I'm gonna say this too. I'm not the only one that knows of The Greatness. Oh, yes. I'm not the only one. But anyways, number 8 is Black Butler Volume 32. For the week, it has sold 64,862 copies. It came out on July 27th, and in 12 days sold 197,922 copies. Are you up here, Black Butler? No. Okay. Black Butler, I have been covering for a very long time as well. I love Black Butler. I do. And by the way, I don't think I mentioned it last week, but I'm going to mention it this week. Yen Press actually does have simulpubs for Black Butler. They come out, I think I fucked up and missed it last month, but they come out around, I want to say like the 19th or 20th of each month. But yes, Black Butler simulpubs do exist, and Yen Press handles them. It is one of the few, it's one of the Square Enix properties that they do have. I know it's, oh God, I think Goblin Slayer comes out around that time as well. It's Kakegurui, Goblin Slayer, and I think the side stories come out around that time as well in terms of simulpubs. and Black Butler. Those are the ones I know of off the top of my head. But yes. All right, I got a few more, and then we'll get into the One Piece numbers. Then, number 6 is Dandadan Volume 6. This cover is fucking sexy. Oh my god, this is my favorite cover, period. And it came out on August 4th, and in 4 days sold 69,814 copies. And all volumes of Dandadan sold 81,031 copies. I can't stand how sexy this cover is. This cover has to be one of the sexiest covers I've seen recently. Oh my god, this cover's sexy. You got my boy Gigi. You got Evil Eye Gigi. Evil Eye Gigi, it looks so good. Oh my god, he looks good. And then you got Okarun in his demon form. Oh god, this looks good. And the color palette is bass as hell. I'm scared as fuck for this one to get an anime. Keep this one away from Mappa, I am begging you. Especially with what I found out about Chainsaw Man, which I covered on this channel. No, I would be way happier with this one going to Bones than it going to Mappa. Please don't give this one to Mappa. Especially with what they're doing with Chainsaw Man. Please don't do it. Please. Shueisha, be smart. Please. Oh, God. I will be so pissed if this goes to Mappa. Because we know this is getting an anime adaptation at some point. This one needs to go to Bones. In all reality, Chainsaw Man should have gone to Bones. I'm pissed off. Especially with what Mappa said. I'm going to repeat what Mappa said here. Fuck it. What Mappa said at the Crunchyroll panel about Crunchyroll Expo panel, they said that with the art and animation, that they felt the need to take it to a realism / live action approach. I was just like, what? You're taking a surrealistic series to a realistic approach? Like, goes to live action? Why? You just suck the soul out of the series. Why would you do that? That's why I'm like, I don't want Dandadan anywhere near them, because they will do the same thing. I don't want them sucking the soul out of Dandadan. Fuck no. Get it to Bones. Alright. Jujutsu Kaisen, I will do you in a second. I gotta talk about Dragon Ball Super, and then I'll get to Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, God. So number 3 is Dragon Ball Super Volume 19. Yay! I'm happy with this. So, it came out on August 4th, and in 4 days sold 117,191 copies. And all volumes of Dragon Ball Super sold 134,246 copies. Obviously, Dragon Ball Super is selling partly because of Dragon Ball Super Superhero. And also, I know people are not liking the Granola arc. I'm torn on the Granola arc, to be honest. I like some of the stuff, because I've been covering Dragon Ball Super for a minute. I like a good chunk of the stuff going on in Granola. In the Granola arc, there's some really good concepts up in there. I really do like it. There's just some things that I feel like are not being utilized. And I feel like there's like a resurrection of F moments. I kind of do, to an extent. I really do. I feel like I kind of feel like Goku robbed Granola, kind of like how Goku robbed Vegeta of the kill, and it kind of annoys me. Or almost robbed him of the kill. But at least Granola got the shot in. At least he did. But Gas not being dead is just a choice. But we'll see what they do. But I have to point this out. I do cover Super Dragon Ball Heroes, which is fucking epic. I'm telling you, the moment they put concepts from Super Dragon Ball Heroes up in Dragon Ball Super, you will see the sales go up. Oh, damn fucking straight. Put in Demon Gods up in there. Watch the sales go up for Dragon Ball Super. damn straight. And it's not just because I want demon gods. Hell of people want demon gods up in there. And I also cover the Dragon Ball fanfic, popular one, Dragon Ball Kakame, which is really goddamn good as well. Go read it. You will enjoy yourself. Oh my god, I forgot before I got into it. I forgot the Spy Family numbers. Fuck it. Before I get into Jujutsu Kaisen, I'll mention the Spy Family numbers for the week. The total for the week. Because there's really hasn't been any milestones. So for the week, Spy Family sold... Oh, I forgot Tokyo Revengers as well. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. So let me do Tokyo Revengers first, and then we'll do Spy Family. So Tokyo Revengers for the week sold 144,372 copies, volumes total. By the way, the cover for the next volume looks badass as fuck. And Spy Family, it's 181,972 copies for the week. And also, again, with Tokyo Revengers, that live action trailer, woo! That trailer's good. That movie's gonna be fire. All right. So we're doing the Jujutsu Kaisen numbers first, and then we'll get into One Piece. So at number 4 is the limited edition for Volume 20, which came out on, both of these came out on August 4th. And in 4 days, the limited edition sold 70,096 copies. And the regular edition, which is at number 2, ooh, see... just wait till you hear the One Piece numbers. It's a huge jump. One Piece obliterated Jujutsu Kaisen. Even including the limited edition numbers. Volume 20 came out on August 4th and sold 783,781 copies. And the total for this week for all volumes, it's not even close to One Piece, is 920,685 copies. Ooh, man. Okay. How long is this video? Oh, dude, this video can be long as fuck. All right. So, now we're going to get into the One Piece stuff. I'm going to point this out. Last time One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen came out at the same time, it was neck and neck. It was so close. But this time, oh, it's not even close. We got to cover the One Piece spin-off numbers first, and then we'll get to the One Piece numbers. So, at number 10, is there... Okay. So at number 10 is the first spin-off, which is Shokugeki no Sanji. And it came out on August 4th, and in 4 days sold 62,027 copies. I covered all the chapters of Shokugeki no Sanji, which is by the mangaka of Food Wars. It was okay for the most part. The art got questionable at times, but... No, Saki is not used to drawing in the One Piece style. But I love you, Saki. I do. And I do love you too, Yoda. I love you too, Yoda. No, I do. Then we got the One Piece episode. Ace. Okay, so number 7 is Volume 2 of episode Ace, which both of these came out on August 4th. So Volume 2 is at number 7, which sold 67,213 copies. And Volume 1 at number 5 sold 70,034 copies, and for a total of 137,247 copies. I covered episode Ace as well. I cannot stress how much you should read this manga. The manga was drawn by Dr. Stone's mangaka Boichi. What Boichi did in this manga, in terms of art, oh my god, it was gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my god, it was beautiful, beautiful content. And Boichi's a huge One Piece fan, and you can frickin' tell. I'm telling you, go read episode Ace. You will thank me for it. It is some of the most beautiful art you will ever see, especially in terms of One Piece. Now, let's get to the One Piece numbers, because we got some backlog One Piece numbers here as well that I have to mention. So, for volume 101 is at number 34. And it sold 20,603 copies. I'm very surprised it didn't hit the 2 million mark. I'm very surprised. It came out on December 3rd in 2021, and it's only at 1,871,440 copies. I'm surprised by this. Very, very surprised by this. Why are you only there? All right, so 102 is catching up to it. Or no, wait a minute. Yeah, 102 is catching up to it. So volume 102 came out on April 4th. So it sold 34,310 copies for the week, and it has sold 1,755,210 copies. I'm very shocked by this. Why hasn't this one sold more? Considering the content that is in volume 102 specifically, I'm surprised that this one didn't sell more. I'm very surprised. I'm surprised that volumes 101 and 102 didn't hit the 2 million mark, especially 102. But I got a feeling those two will they gotta hit the 2 million mark by the end of the year. They have to. If they don't, I'll be very surprised. But now, let's get to volume 103, which is at number 1. It is sold in 4 days a total of 1,275,743 copies. I knew it was going to sell over at least 1 million copies. I knew it was because of Joy Boy, aka Gear 5, being on the cover, and also that was in the volume. This volume, if this volume does not hit 2 million faster than that volume, better hit 2 million faster than if it doesn't hit it faster than the other two. Oh my god, I would not be surprised if it didn't hit 2 million faster than the other two. If this one does not stay in the top 10, or at least if volume 103 is not like number 1 for a couple of weeks or next week, I would be very surprised. Very surprised. Considering what the content that's in this one specifically. This one got to be at least in the top 10. If it's not number 1, it's at least got to be in the top 10 for a minute. Got to. It's got to. And then the total for One Piece, for all volumes of One Piece, is 1,452,933 copies. I'm very surprised the numbers for all volumes of One Piece is this low. Very surprised. Very surprised. I thought it was going to be a lot higher than this. Very surprised. Very surprised. But you see how it whooped everyone's sorry ass. Even with all volumes of Jujutsu Kaisen, it didn't beat One Piece. But I'm very curious what you guys think in terms of One Piece. Are you guys surprised that that the One Piece numbers are like this? I'm surprised that at 102, especially 102. I'm surprised 102 and maybe 101 as well. I'm surprised they haven't hit the 2 million mark. I'm surprised Spy Family has hit the 2 million mark before One Piece. That's weird to me. How the fuck did Spy Family hit the 2 million mark before One Piece did? I'm shooketh by this. Considering the content that's in those volumes of One Piece, I'm really surprised. Is the anime just not doing what it needs to do over in Japan? I don't know. I'm really curious what you guys think about this. And do you guys think that this volume of One Piece, considering what is in that volume of One Piece, do you guys see it making it, or at least making it to 1.5? It might make it to 1.5 million next week. I could honestly see that. I could see it selling 300,000 copies next week. I could see it. I would not be surprised if it hits 1.5 million next week. Would not be surprised by it. If it doesn't sell at least 100,000 copies, I will be very surprised. It should sell at least sell 100,000 copies. It should. If it doesn't, I will be very surprised. If it doesn't sell, if it doesn't outsell Jujutsu Kaisen next week, I will be very surprised. Very surprised. If it doesn't, because I know Tokyo Revengers is coming out soon. One Piece better outsell Tokyo Revengers. I know there's some really good content in the upcoming volume of Tokyo Revengers. I know there is. But there's no way I'm not even being biased either, because I love Tokyo Revengers. I cover Tokyo Revengers. But I just don't see it. I just don't think I can see it. I'm very curious what you guys think. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think about what's going down with One Piece? Do you guys see, what are your predictions for One Piece Volume 103? Do you guys think that it will hit 1.5 million next week? Again, remember, this is the volume where we get Gear 5 Luffy. This gotta hit at least 1.5 million next week. Has to. If it doesn't, I will be very surprised. And for Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't know. Well, Volume 20, you know what? I'm actually, I gotta say this about Volume 20 for Jujutsu Kaisen. I am kind of surprised, considering that you have a Kotsu in a Kotsu content in Volume 20. I am surprised that one did not hit 1 million. I'm actually really kind of surprised it didn't. Very surprised. I'm curious what you guys think of that. Do you guys think that Volume 20 is going to hit 1 million next week? I don't know. I am really surprised by this. Volume 20 could hit 1 million next week. But, man, I'm shook that it, now I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of shook it didn't hit 1 million this week. I wonder if it has something to, I don't know if it has something to do with the cover or whatnot. But, if you would have had a Kotsu on this cover, I think it might have made a difference. But, I don't know. I think that's, oh God, I am kind of shook by this. I am really surprised. I'm very surprised that this one didn't hit 1 million. And in all reality, again, this was only 4 days, so probably in a full week. You know what? I'm going to say this. For a full week for One Piece, how much you want to bet it hit 1.5 million in the other 3 days? I would not be, that's what I'm saying. Next week, I would not be surprised to see One Piece at 1.5 million and for Jujutsu Kaisen to possibly be at 1 million. I would not be surprised by this. No, I would not be surprised by that at all. I'm very curious what you guys think. What do you guys think of these numbers? Do you guys think that One Piece will be at 1.5 million next week? And maybe by the end of the month? I don't know. I don't know if One Piece hits 2 million, Volume 103 hits 2 million by the end of the month. That would be very interesting. If One Piece Volume 103 hits 2 million by the end of the month, that would be very interesting. I'd actually like to see it. Will we get it? I think it will depend on the numbers next week. I think it will. If the numbers next week have One Piece over the 1.5 million mark, then I would say yes. I think it will hit 2 million by the end of the month. If not, then I would say maybe, depending on the momentum, I would say maybe by September. Or maybe by the end of September. But I'm curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Oricon content, a few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.